Hello, welcome back to RWBY Studios Remnant Lunar Archon session 137. I hope you're having a lovely evening. It is Sunday, the 17th of September, 417 post-schism at 7 a.m. The moon is a standard moon, waning gibbous, starting to rise in the sky. I guess partially up already in the sky, but, rising into the day. Did anyone want to give the recap, or should I recap? Just a couple of sessions / bringing us here. Have Jaislin as the previous recapper. Excuse me.
I believe Garon's report would be skewed, so.
Fair enough. Let me just bring us up to speed then. The last couple of days in-game followed from the party prepared at Sasha's to go and hunt down Fesh. Specifically, the party wanted to teleport into his throne room and give a surprise attack. However, Sasha, having only been there a couple of times, did not have a guaranteed teleport. And the teleport failed. And instead rolled for a similar location.
I have written down that we ended up in Key Knight. Where did we end up in Key Knight?
Oh, we're getting there. I'm recapping like last 2 or 3 sessions, which should bring us all the way up to speed. Instead, the party teleported to the Queen's throne room in Vacuo. They managed to talk themselves out of, dealing with guards or anything, especially with the help of Simeon. Still, they were temporarily put into holding cells inside the castle for the whole day and night, and were released the next morning on the testimony of Simeon and Sasha, who greeted them the next morning when they reached them. The party, however, over the night, found the next morning that their swords were gone, seemingly having disappeared over the night there. Freaking out, understandably, they went and got Sasha and Simeon, finding the house of a tiefling who was a guard, having had stolen the swords. They found his body and assumed that he worked with Vesh. Excuse me. The party then quickly urged the need to go to Key Knight, and with Sasha having to take leave back to Vane to help protect it from very strong recent grim attacks and nearly constant attacks she had explained, Simeon took the party to Key Knight, teleporting into the central area of Key Knight, kind of into the main courtyard grounds, not really courtyard grounds, like a kind of a city center near a fountain that is set up. As the party comes in at 7 in the morning, that is where we last left off, as the magic, as he swung his large multicolored cape around, and it seemed to extend and cover the entirety of the party, and as it fluttered and came back down, you found yourself in a much drier climate in the town of Key Knight. The sandstone and sand, or really more sand beneath you, and up in front of you, the large sandstone mountain bluffs that rise up in front of you. The wall itself has part of the town built up into it, climbing vertically for 150 feet, with different sections and alcoves cut out, and you know that the main sector where Uldrathel lives is in that wall. As the party comes to, I don't know if I checked the weather last time. Does anyone recall?
No.
It's summer. We're going to randomly check. It is clear skies. It is a warm day. Dyson would like to pet the dog. Find a dog, you can pet it.
Maybe Jackie?
You can pet Jackie. Dyson pets Jackie.
We can hear a squeaky toy in the background.
Hi, Butter. You having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounded like it.
Yeah. She's enjoying herself. You wanna lay down? Lay down. Okay. She's just hanging out. What would the party like to do?
Yeah, you found a squeaky toy. Obviously, that's what's happening.
Yeah.
I want to scry. Does Simeon happen to have anything that could help us do that?
Can he come with us?
Like,
Simeon came with you, yes.
did he? Yeah, that's what I thought. I want to scry on Vesh. Simeon, do you happen to have anything that might aid? Like the picture, garment, a body part. Did you hug him? Did he shed a hair?
I should have picked before I rolled what the odds were that he'd have some kind of image of him. Let's choose. The odds aren't great. I'm gonna say 20%. So 80 or 81 or above. I'm sorry, I don't.
How good are you at drawing?
I'm not the best, but I can try, certainly. Would that help? I mean, I don't know that it would help with the scrying spell itself. Wouldn't need to be... a rendition, an image. You've all spent as much time around him as I have, I believe. Maybe a little less. Done some politicking. But I don't have any major... anything that
Out of character, would it even work if I tried to make a miniature Vesh out of ice?
That's a great question. I'm gonna look at...
You should try it regardless.
Likeness or picture, anything to help.
I have a pen and some paper.
That sounds like in proper D&D lawyer terms. I think you got it.
I mean, in terms of pure likeness or picture, it is his likeness when you create it. I feel like I should have you make a history check or some kind of intelligence check to see how well you can remember. Go ahead and roll a history.
Sounds good. Let's buff.
Y'all dealt with him a few times. Roll.
We're gonna buff and assist,
check.
so for advantage, plus guidance, plus.
Don't have guidance and things to guidance thicket as he remembers and creates an ice image.
Can I guidance myself?
Plus advantage plus. Yeah, of course you can. It's one person for up to a minute.
I'm gonna give him Bardic too.
That's what I'm saying. Like John gives Bardic, I can help with assist. So there's advantage and then guidance. So D4 plus Bardic plus advantage. Let's go.
It's a Bardic for me, I think.
Woo! That's for guided.
Make super cat. Make super frozen thing.
Okay. I'll throw a hero point too.
It's a D10 for Bardic.
Yeah.
Oh. Accident.
It's fine. You can just add the 5. It's fine. You can just add the 5.
Okay.
It's the same difference.
So Bardic, am I rolling that or you guys?
You roll it. Roll a D10.
And yay.
So your overall plus is 13 with advantage plus whatever. Let's go.
13. Advantage.
Hey, we'll take it. 23 is pretty solid.
Yes, you do successfully make enough that it would count as likeness or picture, giving him a -2 on the save. So it was a wisdom saving throw.
Yippee.
I'm gonna roll it openly. What's the DC to not beat?
We check.
30.
17.
He said 30.
It's nice when NPCs can't possibly beat you. But we're not
Yes.
that powerful yet.
But you did it. You did it. You did it. It's only a 16.
Hey, there you go.
Now I have to decide one thing.
Oh boy.
Okay, on an odd it's here, on an even it's there. It's here. You come in, it says 10 feet away, so you're not getting a big, yes, Jason, he did fail. You don't get like a big wide shot. You can tell he's in a fairly large room. With the 10 feet away, the best you can really get, you are finding as you come into this vision, as you cast your mind away into, is it a mirror you said?
Yes.
Cool, in that case, we're going to go full Beauty and the Beast. You tried to show me Vesh, and you get this image coming in through as the mirror sparks and the reflection changes. It is a very dark room. There are a couple of what may be candle or torchlight around, springing from the sides. And from this, you find that Vesh appears to be over some kind of desk or similar board. It's hard to tell exactly. It is a. Let me grab my. See, I need all my things open so I can tell exactly. There we go. It is this sandstone table in front of him, covered in a few different, but mainly 3 major, like not turnstiles, but like gauges almost, and a large magical symbol, not quite a button, but on a small pedestal that he seems to be holding his hand over as it seems to be reacting with magic. And you can see in front of him with a slight difference the edge of some kind of stone object that has an immediate like fall off, like it divvies in almost like a hole, and you can't really tell how deep it necessarily goes from this view. That's on the other side of the stone table from him. You see the glint in the background of a couple of different pieces of metal. It looks like an almost bronzish material to you, reflecting in a reddish-orange color in the firelight. As well as in the far edge, you can see it looks like this metal is a tube that seems to be coming toward this stone thing that divvies down. This tube seems to be going from that out to something, and you can see the start of some larger cylindrical container, but you can only see a little bit of it. And you see Vesh is not alone as he stands in front of this spot. I do need to be important.
There's Julie.
Actually, yeah, you can probably see based on this. I just opened up the exact footage. With 10-foot difference, you would actually see into the tube. There is an open tube that this pipe goes into this tube that has a large glass cover on it that is actually opened off to the side. There's nothing in the tube, but there is a fairly large, probably 8-foot long, probably 5 feet wide maybe, tube off to one side. The dip down that you see from the stone does have curvature around, like you're looking kind of concaving. You can see almost a half dome or a bowl shape from where you are. And as Vesh, and you get the sense that this is Vesh, you are hitting your target. He is not dressed like he normally is. No longer does he appear to be dressed in the kind of happy-go-lucky fancy bard type, which I'll just show you I'll just refresh the memory of what you've seen for Vesh, the chosen Lord of Sheer. This kind of regal, fanciful type of outfit. You instead see, should I give you the art or should I just describe it?
I mean, it depends on how good the vision of the scrying is. If it's a solid vision, then give the art. If it's vaguish, then I would say describe.
It's just pretty dark in the room. It's hard to tell exact, but he's wearing some kind of large dark cloak around him, and his arms even seem to be like covered in the same material, these long gauntlets. And you can see what looks like this almost orange glow coming out from underneath the hood. Around him, you see one other person. It's hard, you don't get any major details. They look to be a tiefling in these ceremonial robes, dark-colored ceremonial robes. Not similar to Erebus or Aether. And you see a few moments pass as you watch as he's fiddling with these with these dials and seemingly sensing whatever the magic is providing him. As there are several steps.
Does this room look familiar at all?
You can roll a history check if you want to see if Thicket would remember.
All right, now it's time to nat 20. Do it, nat 20, do it.
Is we good?
Hey, 16 is pretty
I'm
good.
pretty sure you've never seen this room.
Okay. That's comforting.
You hear steps from the side as you see. Where's my other image? Not that you get to see it yet, but so I can note. This other dark-colored cloak, bits of purple and a dark, not quite brown, but kind of a purplish brown of a different cloak, stepping over. It looks like we have a visitor. As there is a jolt as some kind of spell strikes your position and the image fades.
Was that Tatsui? Did I see who that was?
Let's go ahead and roll a wisdom check.
Check.
And actually, this person's going to roll a spellcasting check of their own.
Not sure it matters.
Well, now it does, because there's a different person.
Man, my rolls have either been like pretty good or just absolutely terrible.
Yeah. Okay. They actually surprisingly don't have proficiency in Arcana, which I am frankly enamored by. I guess this person wouldn't. Okay, there's no major effects. They don't manage to look back through your scry. But the image breaks.
Wonderful. I couldn't tell or see or hear if it was Tatsui.
You could not tell if it was Tatsui or not. You've seen him once. You do, and I'll share with you again the image because you have seen him before. And it could be up to you whether or not you think it is or not. That's Tatsui.
Okay. So there was someone in a purple cloak. Vesh was in a black cloak.
Yep,
was there anyone else?
There was another person in kind of these black, almost priest garment looking things. Their head is not covered. They are red-skinned tiefling.
Was it the same one from the dungeons?
The dead one? No.
Oh.
Because y'all found him in his house. He was dead. Yeah.
No, there was a tiefling in the dungeons that.
Oh, the other tiefling. That no.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were kind of insistent about this tiefling that was across from Jocelyn.
I'd forgotten. Oh, well, that's because that wasn't a tiefling. That was Dragonborn.
Oh, Dragonborn, right. I'm misremembering.
Yeah, so up to you whether or not you think it's Tatsui, a fairly dark purple and these brown purples in boots.
Hey, Simeon, do you know a red tiefling?
I've met a few of them over the years. Do you mean a specific one?
One that might be close with Vesh?
I've known Vesh for a couple of weeks or a month and a half or so. I can't say I know exactly. I haven't found any. I mean, apparently that was the previous tiefling that we'd found. But he certainly didn't make it. I don't necessarily know of any others.
Okay.
What use is an old wizard if he doesn't know everything? How rude.
What about...
Supposed to be our guide.
Hey, but was there ever a time where Tatsui hung out with a particular red tiefling?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure that it was Tatsui with him, but I mean, Tatsui seems to like purple and is good at seeing things that are invisible.
He rolled a total of 10. I'm sorry, not that I know of.
Could you just roll better in the future then, mate? Because we need you.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, it's appreciated. I figure I can start breaking the fourth wall.
Could you maybe do something about your bad luck?
Yeah, break it. I mean, it's fun. And one moment.
Okay, this room.
Yep.
I'll describe it to everyone else. I don't recognize it. Does it sound familiar to any of you guys?
Can't say it does.
Should any of us be rolling a check right now, Micah? Or is that just going to waste time?
It would waste time. None of you would.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
None of you have been in this location as far as you can remember.
Right.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't see the swords anywhere.
You did not see the swords in the image, no.
Okay.
Suppose there was
So,
one other
good-
minor detail with the kind of direction I was having you view it from. You would have seen off behind him, away from the sandstone table, there was what looked like the top of steps going downward.
Top of steps.
5 or 8 feet.
Okay.
Oh wait, those steps. Now I know it. Now I know where we are.
I know these steps. You've given me no final clue I needed.
I know. I'm talking to Simi right now. I know that Vesh is pretty new to the whole Lord thing. But Tatsui's been around for a while. Do you happen to know if he might have some sort of access to spells that could aid in travel? Because I think my question right now is trying to figure out how far Vesh could have gone with the sword.
It's quite common that most lords with relatively quick within any new reign, even if they don't cast magic themselves, find or ally themselves with some wizard who can teleport great distances.
Amazing!
Tatsui is included in that. I believe he does know the spell teleport, just as I, Sasha, and others do.
That's so wonderful. Okay, so Vesh is somewhere in a basement we don't recognize with presumably Tatsui and a tiefling we also don't recognize. The only good news so far is that he probably doesn't have the swords yet.
Oh yeah. Well, no.
What's holding me back from being excited?
Right. Yeah. I forgot that suddenly we found ourselves, in a jail, in a dungeon sort of situation with no, warning, nothing to be like, oh yeah, we know these blokes. They're the good guys. There was nothing we could do. It felt very strange. Yeah, I remember. And all of a sudden now it's like everything that we were working for is just like, here you go, bad guys. It's very strange. Yeah, no, I remember. Hooray. Terrible news, but yeah, good news, I guess.
It is
Hooray.
an incredible
Good-
stroke
yeah.
of bad luck that you teleported directly in front of the queen.
I really should have prepared locate object, but I was foolish enough to think that the queen's castle would be safe.
I admit I would have expected it as well. I suppose this Vesh likely has more of a network than any of us would have guessed.
Yeah, but you know it's really crazy, right? It's like not one person was like, "Hey, Queen, remember all the good they've done? You know, hey, these are they've done all this good stuff, yeah." You know, that didn't happen at all. Nobody was like, "Hey, Queen, I'm your advisor. Hey, maybe I could advise you on this potential idea." You know, oh no, hey, our fault for letting people just jump in here anyway, right? Because that's not good magical protection. But no, let's just blame those guys. It's called a scapegoat.
So,
Even you had already deposed at least one lord. It seems you were on the path of several more. It is not the wildest jump to make, especially as a politician, that you might have been trying to depose her.
Except for the simple fact that we specifically got rid of someone who was trying to raise an army against her. I mean, that's not a hard logic. Hey, here they go. They got rid of someone who wanted to try to mess with her. They don't even come with an army, they just appear here. Alright, how about we detain them temporarily, ask them some questions. Let's not put them in jail and take away all the things right away.
There is precedent for people who have helped you in the past to turn on you. So
this
and
basement.
we showed up in her throne room, probably her most the worst place for anybody to just turn up.
I would argue her bedchambers, but yes.
Second worst
Right,
place for
thank
anybody
you,
to show up.
thank you. Or like her bathroom, you know, when she's in the privy, right? Yeah?
Yes, I don't know that you would
What
have
if she-
survived that one.
Right.
Why would
what
you be
if she
teleporting
like,
into someone's bathroom in the first place? That's
I know, exactly. Well,
Why
I
would we
once heard about a
teleport
little
into her
dope.
throne room?
I once looked into like a little fella who like appeared in his father's privy to kill him. So you know, I read about it somewhere. But regardless, you know, again, I think that you know it was bad oversight. You know, to not just be like at least like let's hear them out. Okay, we don't have to send them to jail right away. Take away all the things. They're not trying to attack us immediately. They looked like they were in an attack position, but they didn't actually make moves to attack anybody. Okay, maybe there's more to the story. No, just lock them up.
I believe the more to the story was all of the questions and hesitation after dealing with the immediate concern of Uriah there, me and Sasha did go on your behalf.
Right, and that's good. I still don't think it was very wise of the leader to be like, I will immediately put you in prison. I don't care what you say. And then later, after other people have a chance to have access to your things, then I don't care what you have to say. I just don't think that that's the best idea.
She also didn't know that you were carrying swords that apparently have universal importance.
And she could have asked.
So this basement, Simeon, do you happen to recognize it at all?
I do not. It looks like some kind of magical laboratory.
Great. There seem to be a lot of sand and sandstone. Does that help narrow it down at all?
My darling feline, we are in a desert.
I know. Could be sheer, could be mace, could be keenite, could be anywhere else. This is wonderful.
Let's see, would he have
Okay.
locate creature? Not that it would necessarily. What's the range of locate creature? I think it's like 1,000 feet.
Probably not far enough. Okay, so my next idea is we ask a god or someone adjacent.
I mean, I'm
Who's
on
up
board
for
with anything.
divination?
I'm on board for anything at this point, mate. You know, or the way I look at it, somehow it's like everything that we were working towards is completely meaningless. Because there we go, it's just all ripped away. So let's go for it. I say, yeah, you've got it, man. You are the best. Let's go find out what the bosses say.
What is some things that would be related to Aether? I feel like in terms of asking about the swords, which are prophesied to defeat what's his name? Not Erebus, the other one. Aeon. Swords that are prophesied to unlock a door to a spear that will kill Aeon. I feel like Aether probably be a good option to ask. So.
You are aware. I guess make a religion check if you want to.
Religion.
Anyone who has proficiency is.
Why is everything intelligence?
Because you're trying to think of stuff.
Incredible.
You can vaguely recall. You believe that you had heard that the temple was a temple of Aether. That Lacephine had turned into her commune.
Okay. What about stuff used for divination?
He's a god of sunlight, of growth, of rebirth, of harvest, of a whole bunch of stuff. A lot of positive things. There's a lot of options. Doing it focusing on the sunlight coming down could be enough.
We are in Key Night right now, correct? I'm gonna get some more mallows from the shop. The Veiled Darling.
Alright. You would be able to mark off a couple of copper or silver to buy a few of them.
How about 3?
Sounds good.
Okay. I'll use that for casting divination.
You prepare, and what spell are you casting? In the meantime, while Thicket does this, I need a general perception check from the others, because it's not necessarily something you're looking for, but something you could see.
Oh, can't wait to feel that.
And,
you know what's funny?
You
know what's funny?
What?
Thicket, you know, you can't make the intelligence checks, I can't make the wisdom checks, and look at the ones that we constantly have to try to make.
I know, right?
Jocelyn and Sam will be on one thing, and Garon and Jack will be on the other.
Okay.
That's almost the best I could roll.
Before I cast, we should probably talk about the phrasing of the question.
I feel like you do a really good job with that. Like, I mean, as a general rule, I just trust you with that, so whatever.
Well,
I'm gonna roll a d20 for Jack, and then you tell me whatever plus is or whatever. Oh, Jack, I screwed you. I'm sorry. I gave you a 7.
Oof. So Jack wouldn't see, but Garon, you would see a familiar face. Sitting in a cafe.
I stab it. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, well, roll an attack roll.
I'm just kidding. I'm clearly at this point, I am on a different other level with this game, so let's just bear with me as best you can, please. All right, so what's the familiar face?
You would see an olive-skinned woman with brown hair and an owl perched upon her shoulder, sitting in a cafe, drinking some kind of coffee or something and having a pastry. As you would see, though you haven't seen her in quite some time, a familiar face.
Homegirl.
Sylvia Lopez.
Oh. Yeah, what's up, girly? Garon, like, I guess, I don't know what he'd be doing right now. I guess he'd be trying to, like, chit-chat with Thicket or whatever, but is she just, like, at the ruins?
No, y'all are in the city. She is currently sitting at a coffee shop. She is sitting at a coffee shop.
Forgive me, forgive me, I'm a little lost with all the teleporting and everything, all the confusion and everything. So
There are lots of
thank
things
you for bearing
going
with
on.
me.
No worries. Bearing with you.
Thank you for being.
Roar. Bear.
Appreciate it.
Grr.
Nice. Hey Sylvia, and I wave over someone and I walk over to her. What you drinking? What can I get for you?
Oh, Garand. Nice to see you. I'm just having some coffee. What's
Okay.
bringing you
Do
into
do you
town?
like do you like it black? Do you like cream, sugar? Do you like it with a little bit of syrup or in the air
Sugar.
quotes syrup?
Cream and sugar most of the time.
Great,
I'm
great.
trying
Can
to
I get another one,
remember her
please?
exact voice. I should have practiced it more.
You're fine.
Wait, does Grunt have a crush on this
Sugar.
chair?
No, we didn't hang out long enough for that potential to happen. But she was really, really cool, and she was basically like it was her, and then our mage at the time, and Garan, and those three got along really, really well. This was
She helped
before
us find one of the swords, I think.
the first sword. Yeah, she was the one.
Oh, so
And she
John
also
doesn't
was.
know this girl.
She
Jack's
no,
favorite
Garan does,
sword.
but yeah, you don't. But
Jack's
but
favorite
also
great
helped
sword
with
she
Pex.
could find.
Yeah,
She's
also
a
that.
magic archaeologist.
She's super cool.
Oh.
I love the whole concept and everything. But yeah, but Grant still sees her as like friend / family. So yeah, he's gonna be super warm to her anyway.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Can I get another one for her, please?
Yeah,
Thank you.
she
Yeah,
waves
it's on me.
over.
It's on me.
What brought you into town?
A teleport spell, actually. We
That
are
makes sense.
trying to, stop an apocalypse. As one does.
What sort of apocalypse?
As one does.
So, you know how like Doug got really into that sword that you helped us find, and that like we went to Vacuum and did that whole like celebratory event, and then we had to chase after it and get the sword back, and then it turns out like people was sent after us, and then they were like, oh no, you are actually not bad guys. Are bad. Let's work together. Anyway, the whole scenario. Well, anyway, there was other swords,
Frankly, I'm a
and
little
these other swords were like.
But okay, continue.
I've already lost you. No, how could that be? You're so smart. I'm sorry. I apologize. I do talk fast. Please forgive me.
Yes,
Right.
You had
so,
a sword chased from the one that Doug has. The white.
yeah, it was more of a recap. Don't
Yep.
you know what? Let it slide. It was just more of a recap. Anyway,
These other
so there
swords.
were other swords. Yeah, these other swords we were looking for. They are very powerful. Apparently, it takes 4 of them to unlock a magical seal, a vault, if you will, that within contains a very powerful spear. Something you would be
Oh,
quite interested in
You're
fact.
the ones who. You're the ones who've
Go
been
ahead.
looking for the swords. The
He
ones
looks
with the
quizzically at her. To a degree, I suppose you might have heard of others. Also, perchance,
Yes,
looking for some.
I was brought in along with a couple of other archaeologists to look into the history. I mean, granted, the swords are on the down low. Only me and one other know about it, besides, words. Why can't I remember his name?
Describe.
Help me, I'm
The
sorry.
priest. The priest.
Bellathor?
Who died. Bellathor.
Oh,
That Bellathor he hired a number to take a look at the history in the Temple of Aether. I'm one of the 2 who
Right.
was allowed to actually see. I mean, archaeology is my specialty. You uncovered something truly interesting there.
Unfortunately, bad news. Bellathor is dead.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Thicket nailed it. Also, was unfortunately being manipulated, controlled, otherwise predisposed to falsification. Unfortunately, there are
He
bad
seems
guys
to
after these swords.
Have had his heart removed and was then revived, and under some sort of charm.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. So yeah, it'd be great if any sort of information you've been passing along to any other intermediaries, maybe you might mislead some of that information.
Sure. Though we won't be gathering today. We've already been given the day to relax.
Do you still have your heart?
as far as I'm aware.
Can I insight check?
Yes, roll an insight check.
Incredible!
She looks like someone who would have a heart.
Okay.
I mean,
I guess it's as much a medicine
There's-
check, but you asked for insight. She seems to believe she has a heart.
I could roll a medicine check.
Are you gonna go up and try and like check her pulse?
yeah, how much
Sure,
is she
yeah.
going to let us do?
Oh,
It's like,
as Thicket climbs up under. Hey Thicket. Roll a medicine check. Oh, Bernardo, relax. As her owl is like moving on around on her shoulder, she does have a heartbeat.
Amazing.
As you get off her, okay.
Sorry, it's just been a really crazy 24 hours.
Sounds like it. Swords and teleportation. So do you have
Swords and
then?
lords and queens and prison and gods and
Oh goodness.
the
Do you have
The
the
apocalypse.
sighs and tigers, oh my.
apotheosis is upon us. No, actually, they were stolen.
Oh. That's not good.
The only good news we have is that we have confirmed that the one bad guy we are super concerned about does not currently have the swords yet.
Okay. That's good.
So, have you been to the location where the vault might be?
Yes, I've seen the door, the same one you've looked at.
Great,
The adventures.
delightful.
The four
Okay,
keyholes. I've been spending a lot of time looking at the Draconic there, wondering what exactly the Chosen refer to. It's strange looking at it. There's a lot of there are inscriptions, but it's a lot. It doesn't read like a prophecy. It reads like an instruction manual. And frankly, I'm suddenly confused. And I mean, such a large vault. The door alone for the spear.
That's above my pay grade. I like to kind of, stay to my side of the King's Highway, or in this case, the Queen's Highway, as it were. So I will just say
What
this.
did she say?
You're saying what he said, or what I said?
What did she said?
Okay.
What did she say?
She said she's been looking at the Draconic on the walls in front of the vault, and she's confused about the size of the vault door and the vault itself, given that it holds a spear, and that the writings, while initially appearing religious, actually read less like a prophecy and more like an instruction manual.
Interesting.
Yes, queens and lords. Well, I can see it. It's definitely above my pay grade. I prefer the old things, not the new goings on.
Fair enough. Let me simply say this, right? I believe our best bet now is to simply set the trap and wait for their arrival, and then that's it. Just go all out, doing our very best to super murder these bad guys before they unleash.
This is going to be at the vault, yes? Are you looking to open the vault?
I don't wish to say any further. I feel like maybe I've already said too much, because if something were to happen where maybe someone were to decide to take your heart, then you would be forced to tell them. So, in fact, can we rewind this about 5 minutes?
So I can't come with you.
We want to make sure that the spear does not fall into the wrong hand, and we're trying to figure out how to do that.
If she comes with us, that might be okay, but we'd have to protect her, because she might be being watched or whatever. Again, we understand now that apparently half the group has not cared about that, so, we spent money and did things for no reason, but whatever.
I'm feeling attacked at the moment.
Don't worry, you're not the only one who did it.
At least I'm not the only one being attacked.
So
That
I
is also
thought of a
okay.
question.
Also, I still need Jocelyn and Sam's, or Jocelyn and John's perception checks.
Oh, sorry. Well,
Perception checks.
Yep, for perception.
Yeah, for something else.
Qua?
He had Doug and Garon roll to see if they recognized Sylvia, and then he had them, the other two, roll for something else, but we don't know what that is just yet.
Yeah, I need someone to roll for Jocelyn.
I am switching laundry, so.
Maury.
Nat 20!
not 20.
Hey, nice.
Well, congratulations, Jocelyn, on behalf of Maury. You have now gained your own hero point.
Woo!
Jocelyn would hear, you apparently coming out of the woods, so I assume you'll get there in a second. But Jocelyn, Gambit would hear, his ears perk up as he hears a child off a couple of streets away. Mommy, do warriors normally carry other people? What do you mean, honey? Well, me and Jack were playing earlier, and we saw this guy carrying this other guy, and they were like heading off into the desert. So, is that normal?
Amazing!
Are you sure that's something you saw, honey? Yeah. It was this guy that had all this armor on, and he was carrying this other guy. The other guy didn't seem to be moving much. We should go find the guards.
What do they look like? Hey,
Gambit, is Gambit going to, Justin, is Gambit going to go over and try and grab the child and ask what they look like? You head over to this human woman and this half-elf boy as you grab him. Hey! What do they look like? One was wearing armor, and stop grabbing onto my child. As she, like, tries to pulls the child away from you. What's wrong with you?
Did they have a bunch of swords?
Well, I mean, the big guy had a big sword and a shield, and the other guy wasn't really carrying anything. His arms were behind his back.
What did he look like?
Well,
That guy with his arms behind his back. What did he look like?
He was, I guess, pretty, handsome. Boys are handsome, girls are pretty.
Was he human?
I mean, he looked human. He was blonde, and he had these fancy clothes on. And this blue jacket thing with like red sleeves and white pants. And his head was kind of bobbing up and down. His hair kind of a mess as the other guy carried him.
Wait, should we just burn after them then? Sylvia, you really want to fight and save the day?
Let's see, why not? I'd like to see what's beyond that door.
Alright, real quick, Garon is going to... Oh no, that's like 10 minutes to do like the detect magic, identify stuff, whatever, dispel magic, all that. It's like time. Never mind.
I mean, it depends on whether or not you want to ritual cast it.
Yeah, no, let's go chase. Let's go chase.
If you
Garon wants to chase.
carry you can do it while you go.
That's funny.
Okay. Remind me what all we know about these people.
The people that you saw in the vision?
No, the people the kid is describing.
The kid is describing the kid's eye lights up and the mom is giving you a evil look, Gambit, as she pulls the kid away and moves away to go find guards.
Hey kid, want to come over here for some candy?
Yeah, I got a silver for you if you can tell me what those guys looked like. The kid had described it as a large man wearing armor with a sword and a shield, and he was carrying a guy with colorful clothing and blonde hair.
Blonde. Okay. I don't recognize that description. Do you guys?
No, but I mean, how many people are carrying dudes around here? I'm pretty sure we can just be like, hey, do you see a fella carrying someone? And we just keep walking until, we get there.
Did you say which way they
Colorful
went?
clothing and blonde hair. That's interesting.
Are you going to try to catch up to the child to ask what direction?
Well, he did say earlier, did he point?
Yeah, he would have probably pointed in a southeastern direction along the cliffside.
Well, if it's along the cliffside, let's just go along the cliffside, look for footprints.
Was the guy did he have a cape?
Well, we're with Simeon right now.
You are with Simeon.
That's the only person I can think of who has anything resembling colorful clothing.
I should check on Uldrathel. I'll try and catch up with you quickly with Fly.
Okay.
As he's going to take off toward Uldrathel's mansion, assuming you don't need him immediately for any other questions or other stuff.
I would like to do divination at some point in the near future.
Try and guess it now. I don't know how many actions or time it takes.
Let me check.
I feel like it takes about a minute.
Divination
For sure.
takes an action, unless it's ritual cast, which I assume makes things take longer.
10 minutes for ritual.
Okay.
You want to use spell slot?
Can we
Where is...
pause while I do divination?
The guy was not wearing a cape based on his thing. You're asking the party if you can pause and do divination?
I mean, they're getting
Yes.
away, but
Yeah, to what degree,
how quickly are you going to do this?
are you talking about that you want to do the 10-minute whatevers?
The thing is, I'm not we don't really necessarily know who these people are or what they're
Seems
doing.
awfully suspicious.
It does seem suspicious, but also, are they related at all to the swords that are potentially going to bring on the apocalypse? We can go towards these people, I guess. Vesh doesn't have the swords at the moment. So, yeah. Let's follow
That's true.
the people.
It could be a complete waste of time and distraction. That's not completely irrelevant, but I mean, saving the day is also something we do. So
Yeah.
Also, if someone carries Thicket while you go...
That's what I was
That's
trying to
true.
ask.
Any of
do
us
it on the
can-
move.
Yeah, Thicket is small enough that any of you could carry it.
any of us
I'm
can
only
do it.
2 feet tall.
Yeah, who
I was just
who
gonna
is-
weigh,
say,
like-
one of us could polymorph into a horse or something, so
Yeah.
it just...
What do you weigh? Like 40 pounds at most?
like he's a cat.
From
And most of
Yeah,
you...
but he's 2
Probably.
foot tall. So 2 foot
Yeah.
tall, that's a pretty big cat. So
I mean,
40
2 foot
pounds
tall
is about right.
standing up, though. It's not
bipedal
That's less
cat.
than 20 pounds.
It's actually
Come on.
quite normal cat size.
is it?
Well,
They're pretty long.
because he's bipedal.
If a cat were to stand up on 2 legs.
Yeah,
Okay.
so he's a cat. You could basically just carry him in your arms like a cat.
Okay. All right. It'll be like Dungeon Crawler Carl. Then let's
I need
go.
to read that. It's on the list.
There's a lot of inappropriate stuff in it.
Thank you for the
I'm-
warning at that time.
Like big heads up. So
Thank you for the heads up. But anyway, as
Anyways,
you go,
yeah.
who is trying to track? Who is trying to find tracks?
okay.
And-
So I'm trained in. You can't Thicket because you want to do this. So I'm trained
I
in
know.
survival. Is anybody else trained in survival?
I am.
It's just me. Oh, yay!
So
no,
mine
but
is plus.
John's gonna try it anyways.
Well, hold on. Yeah, I mean, Totally
Doug's is
fine.
plus
My
4.
plus is +3. All right, so then I should be
Right.
assisting Doug. I will carry Thicket while I assist Doug.
Alright, or Gambit. That way you can fully focus on assisting. Since Gambit
Okay.
does not have proficiency in survival.
Okay.
So someone for him roll a +4 check with advantage.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the updates.
Yeah, I got it. Well, he's. Let's go.
Nat 20. Yeah, you actually managed to find
Well-
pretty quickly.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty
my
20.
bad. You managed to find pretty quickly as you go along. You are heading along the cliffside, and you would find these very deep steps. Someone who's very heavy or carrying something is stepping in the sand, because you are moving into sand.
Yeah.
Even this close, it's a little more solid than out in the dunes, because you're close to a rocky structure, but it is sand still, and you can tell the marks, where even like his feet are dragging at some points. And you are going, I assume.
So
Yeah, I
we're
mean-
dealing with someone who potentially doesn't carry bodies very often.
That
if
is-
he's dragging his feet.
Or it's a very heavy person he's carrying.
That could be too.
I mean, when you hear hooves, you don't necessarily think zebra, you think horse, but it's all good. Maybe you're right.
I mean, really, the question is, which is easier to believe in? Which seems more real? A horse with a horn, or a galloping zebra leopard with a 15-foot neck?
Is this the Avatar now?
Okay.
We're just doing
Oh,
random
it's a
animal
giraffe.
I
Galloping
super-
zebra leopard is a giraffe.
I have to say, New Thicket is favorite thicket.
That is a crazy thicket you got there.
Freaking love that thing.
That's
I'll just say this.
from a
I'll just say this.
child.
If Thicket looked like that, I don't think Garan would ever have lied to him.
He'd be too afraid.
I mean, with the eyes maybe, but also just the overall pant coat. I mean, that's two adorbs.
Yeah.
He'd be like, "Oh, little guy, you know what? I can't do this. Here's what's up."
That's what I'm hearing.
I actually have gotten the invitation, and I was
Uh-huh.
just uncertain about you guys.
The next few minutes pass, as you are booking it, as you find yourself. You are. It's hard to tell how long it's been, but you assume based on the speed that you are tracking, that you are catching up toward him. You're definitely moving faster than he could, carrying someone.
Yeah, so the thing the person we're carrying is much lighter, so we're fine.
Yeah. And we'll say about 35 minutes to go about 4 miles. 4 or 5, as it is
That's a
winding.
pretty decent clip.
Your adventures.
I mean, we're trying to haste. We're trying to double time. Like 9 miles an hour is not unheard of,
That's almost sprinting though. For 4
Right.
miles.
right?
That's really fast.
All right. What's the lowest con we have? What's the lowest constitution we have in our group?
I'm con 12.
See, you're above
Mine
average,
is-
bro.
13.
See, above average again.
13
What's the lowest con?
Gambit. Doug has got to be higher than 12.
I know.
Doug is also lots of 13s. Goodness.
But still, sprinting 4 miles?
Sylvia is
I'm just
gasping
saying, bro.
for air.
Oh yeah, that's true. Sylvia's a freaking nerd. Yeah, she's
She
like,
is a freaking nerd. She spends most of her days looking at old things. She still has a fine con of 12, but I'm gonna say she is
She's an
definitely
awesome nerd.
more out of breath than the rest of you.
she's a hardy nerd.
Listen, she put her points into Dexinant.
Good for her. Good for her. She's a champ. We
That's
like
where
her.
you put him as a wizard. But
True.
you were getting closer and closer, and as you are finding, that's weird. Cloud server. I mean, I'm open, so unless it's the same issue that everyone else is having when we initially got on, but now everyone's in. Weird.
I updated before I joined too, so
Mm.
I don't know what's going on.
Neither do I. But as you get close,
Now the game starts.
let's see, that's a good one.
Also, I just want to throw out another praise the Lord for the fact that I've been able to stay on my
Yeah,
headset the
amen.
entire time.
And you've been doing your audio through your computer, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I'm hyped.
As you get closer, you are everyone except for John. This is a familiar area. You are getting closer to the vault, to the commune.
Amazing.
As you approach, you would see from farther away, we'll say you're 200 feet as you're cresting through, as you're beginning to move over, like, through the canyon itself. I need to find...
Are you saying we're 200 feet away?
You are 200 feet away from what I'm about to describe, yes.
Okay, good. All right. Nice. I'm gonna murder this fool.
Far enough away to where you can decide, like, oh, we want to do this when we watch, or yada yada. Can I? Curious.
Fair enough.
Can I rotate? My God, I can't. Cool. I didn't want to do that this whole time. I had a map that produced a different direction than I wanted. About 200 feet away from where you know the entrance is, you would see. Let's just make this visible. Oh, that's not right. It is, but it's just off. The map is aligned. The squares were not aligned, and I needed them to be aligned. You see a cart. It looks like several other barrels and things that are nearby. And the doorway that the illusion has long since seemed to have been removed from when you initially got here yourselves all those months ago. And you would see this man in... Is my art? Where is my art? Where is all the art? Too many tabs. It's got too many tabs open. I don't need scrying. I don't need the mountain vacuum. Go away.
It's fine. Michael, we just have one question. Is this someone who looks vaguely like a guard that maybe we might have been able to get a read on, but somehow we just didn't, and he also happens to be just emanating a I have to serve my master sort of vibe, so that we could just straight kill him? Is that cool? Is that what's going on?
Trust me, you won't have any question about whether or not you can kill this guy once you understand who he is. You would see a guy in fairly nondescript, more general fighter's armor. It looks to be a plate armor, with this long sword on his back and a shield in his other hand, as he has now put down and is talking to as this blindfolded man, which the guy in the armor is this guy.
That's the blindfolded person?
No, this is the guy in the armor who's doing.
Okay.
Okay. The blindfolded person.
Sad. He looks like a good guy.
Looks can be deceiving.
Yep.
Is this blonde guy who his legs are untied, but his hands are tied behind his back, and he is blindfolded, as he is being ushered into the doorway. There are 4 people out, or 5 people out here you see. There's the guy who is doing the carrying. Or yes, 6, including the blindfolded guy. The blindfolded guy who is being led inside by these 2 people in these strange robes that you don't quite recognize, but are this dark black color with this gold filigree, who are taking him by each arm and pulling him inside. They seem to be led by this other person, and talking to, seemingly having greeted them, is... Okay, and here's the blindfolded guy.
Ooh, fancy.
What? Does he look vaguely familiar? Or is that just Christopher being weird?
Doesn't look familiar to me.
You can roll his.
I feel like we saw. I legit feel like we saw him as part of the race when we did the race tournament thing.
He
There you
doesn't
go.
look familiar to
we
me.
roll
I was right. I was right.
Yeah,
I was
he
right.
was one of the racers.
Okay, see, I thought so. So because
Like
I
Horse Mars
knew
and
that,
Mars is there.
because I knew that, are you going to give me any more that I should know, or just I recognize that that's one of the dudes from the race?
He was one of the dudes. He was extremely popular with the crowd. He didn't perform
He was.
the best. He performed very well, but he was super popular.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Um,
By the way, you're welcome, team. I'm just.
so yeah, great job.
Thank you, Garon.
I was curious if anyone would recognize him.
It has been a very long time since that, but that was really important to me, especially because like by the time it was over, I was kind of like, what the heck, guys? Like I felt like me and Gambit put the effort in to try to win, and thanks to John also for like being like, yeah, I'll buff Garand also. Like, but I was like, what the heck are Thicket and Doug doing? Anyway, so that was very personal. So I enjoyed it.
It was a
but I'm glad.
a true moment of inter-party competition that occurred.
Yeah, I was like, what the crap, bro?
The other person you see, however, that is speaking to the armored individual is cloaked in this dark purple and brownish purple robes. Thicket, you immediately recognize the robes. They're kind of covering his face at the moment. These very scholarly robes of purple and these purple boots and black pants. This long dark hair coming out from seemingly underneath his hood, like the hood has a part that allows it to come out underneath, is flowing out behind him, which seems excessive and extra, but it is the case. On his back actually no, you wouldn't see that. But yeah, you're about 200 feet away as you see them ushering this guy inside, with the armored individual and the cloaked individual, or robed individual, who you will get art for when you get closer.
Recognize his cloak for why? From the scrying?
From the scrying.
Or... Oh! Wonderful!
Garon's gonna immediately look over to John. John, now, right now, this moment, that's the time to Dimension Door us over there, please.
Okay. Well, let's go.
Yeah,
Where are we
Garon
going
was
exactly?
one. We're gonna murder the two standing and save the one who's knocked out.
Right now? Okay, cool.
100% that's what Garon wants to do. If he's wrong, he'll apologize later.
Alright, well, John's gonna pull out his sword and we can pop over there.
Okay, so I am first going to give you a map, and you can tell me exactly where you would like to be.
Okie doke.
Yeah, I mean, assuming that they haven't seen us yet, and if you're gonna give us the chance to be an extra 60 feet closer, then great. But I'm
It's
assuming that you're
dimension
not.
door, you can be next to it. But I can.
I
say
got
that
500 foot
if
range, dude.
If the others are running closer, they can be. We'll say a full round out, if you want, or you can wait for everyone to get closer because y'all are a handful of feet away.
If we can theoretically get there sooner, that would be better.
Yes, I'm just saying Dimension Door is has like 500 foot range, but it's only going to take 2 people.
Right.
I got interrupted for like 2 minutes. What happened? Something big happened. I stepped away for 30
We're gonna
seconds.
sneak attack.
What?
We found them.
Oh, we're
gonna
sneaking
sneak
up.
attack.
Oh, good.
Right.
That's my specialty.
Garon and John are, anyways. You can't come. Sorry. Dimension door.
What?
Next to it.
That's rude. So one combat
Are there
team
gonna
give me
be-
a good...
Tokens on this map?
Yeah, so you see this map. Choose where you'd like to be. Up here is where the door is. That these
Where are the people
three religiously robed individuals are ushering the guy into. The robed individual is here, and the armored individual is here.
So our characters
Which
are
way are
not
they
on
facing?
that map currently.
Can y'all not see
Yeah,
anything?
we see no tokens.
Y'all shouldn't see any tokens as of yet.
Oh, there we are. Now I see our tokens at
But
least.
y'all are over here now.
Which way do we see which way they're facing?
And we'll say, since I said y'all could be, maybe, we'll say 100 feet out. How close is everyone gonna get before you teleport? 1 round, 2 rounds?
I mean, I guess it depends on how, like, we don't exactly know what's happening. So, at the moment, I guess it would be like they look like they're about to go into the doors. That would be the teleport. So, if as close as you'll let us be before they look like they're about to go inside.
Okay.
Do they?
I will
Does it
say
look like they
everyone
have the
else can
sword?
be 100 feet away. So the rest of you can be 100 feet away. That's how close you would have gotten when this is happening. Y'all two are going to teleport. Put yourself where you'd like. I also need to throw Sylvia on the tracker and on the map. As for where they are, you're not going to see their tokens just yet. I guess you can see his token. Boom. And the Pokey Boys.
Does it look like they have the sword?
From this far away, you can't tell anything in specific, but does not really know.
Okay.
you
That
don't
was
see them
it. Was it saying that our server was offline? Was that what it was doing to you?
It was doing that even like before with the others, so we're gonna be resetting in a second before combat truly starts.
Okay.
But I was gonna see where y'all get in and show the opening first.
Okay.
Which way
I'm-
is the dude in armor and the dude in purple facing?
Okay.
Purple is that way facing toward the guy in armor. Guy in armor is this way facing toward the guy in purple.
Okay.
The guy in purple, does he happen to look anything like the other guy in purple from the scrying?
Yes.
Wait. Who is this?
Incredible. Wonderful.
I'm not affiliated with you.
I am not affiliated with him.
Is there any result from the divination while we were traveling?
Oh, yeah, you asked a question. What'd you ask?
I asked, the question I came up with was, where should we go next to prevent the divine spear from falling into the wrong hand? At Aether.
And obviously, there's definitely been 10 minutes in place if we've gone.
Yeah, well, I think it's been carried. This would have been pretty early. The response you would get, it already has.
Wonderful!
Oh, fantastic.
I assume you're booking it then.
Pretty much. Hence the quickness to action.
So, does that change your plans here with this?
No.
Not even a little.
All right, where are you teleporting to? So I can show this art and then break for a minute.
Chris, where do you think? Maybe like right between them, or
I mean. So how far is
right
everybody
behind
else?
one of them?
How far is everybody
100
else?
feet.
Like,
Everyone else is
100
where
feet?
they are on the map, which is 100 feet from the doorway.
Okay, that's not
About 100 feet.
terrible. But legit speaking, like, you and I need to, like, we're gonna need to drop some AoEs like ASAP. So honestly, how
first
do you
thing I
think
could
again?
do is I could drop Wall of Force to keep them from going through the door.
That's a good start. That's a good start. But the thing is that it takes your action to cast the thing. So yeah, it's gonna be more like, do you have the haste spell?
I don't have haste.
Okay.
Wish I had haste. That'd be great.
I don't want to use my potion yet, especially once Thicket says they already have the spear. That's going to be a big indication to Gron, like, crap sauce. Okay, well, I will save the potion for that then.
Well,
Verify.
when exactly did Thicket find out this information?
Would have been 10 minutes during the walk, so 30 minutes ago in game.
Okay, so Garan would already know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The spear is what you get with all of the swords, so he's already used all the swords.
He's unlocked it, yep. And he more than likely he's probably trying to figure out how to do the different things that he needs, which is probably why they have this unconscious dude. For whatever reason, they need him. So us stopping them right here is going to be incredibly important. So,
So maybe eliminating our element of surprise. Wall of Force has a range of 120 feet.
I mean, if that's true, then you can do that, and I can still appear in the middle of them.
Well, I mean, are you talking Dimension Door?
No. So I have Misty Step. And I have the Thunder Step. So.
Okay, well, how about this then? You Misty Step, and as soon as you appear, I can put down the wall, so, like, the surprise is at the same time.
Can Gambit sneak up with you guys? He can teleport.
I mean, yeah, you might be able to get there. It's basically anybody who can teleport can get there sooner. So it's pretty much you, me. If John's going to cast the wall, then he's not going to be with us, but Doug could. So 3 of us could be up there while Thicket and John make their way up. So it's still not terrible. Plus, John can bring Thicket the following turn.
Switch with a guy, so maybe somebody can get ready to pummel somebody after I switch with him.
How far is your switch?
I don't know. Why would I like to know?
If you want to bring him over here, we can all just play hockey with him.
I'm also, while y'all talk and strategize, I'm going to go ahead and restart Fantasy Grounds, if that's fine.
That would be great.
Do you think?
Okay.
You think? Yeah, it's probably a good time for a break.
Yeah, quick break.
Yeah.
Plan, talk,
Dang it!
consider. It was funny. Christopher asked, or he said, "Wow, you're really ready to start You really want to start the Star Wars game?" Listen,
Me?
That I did. Right before before y'all made that teleport and before it went wrong, I was anticipating another 20 sessions. I'm just trying to play the bad guys as they would have.
Yeah.
As what they would have.
Well, it was like when you're playing a video game and you do all the side quests pretty much, and you just have the main quest left. That's kind of what it felt like. So I think seems normal for it to ramp up so fast. We've been kind of beating around the bush for a while.
That is also true.
And just now we're starting to pull on those threads that are on the main quest, so.
Okay, so mine is also now saying cloud server with the with lobby.
All right. How if you can refresh? See about now.
It's trying.
Might still be given.
I can get in. Maybe.
You don't see it?
It's
Hold on.
Saying attempting resolved connection to server, which is
That's
better
good.
than
That's good. That's
not
on the right
being
track.
able to connect to the server at all.
Okay.
Okay.
Says everyone's
Acquiring
connected.
file list.
All right. Maury connected and then disconnected. Christopher connected. Jocelyn connected.
I'm not in though.
It says you connected on my side, and it's slowing down, which means people are connecting because it does this and it says they're not responding when people.
I did not connect. I did not connect. So if that's what's happening, then that's not accurate. I am waiting specifically on purpose.
Oh, I'm
trying
sorry.
to connect.
It said worst performer. It's Jack. For some reason I thought worst performer was you, but you're.
Okay,
but that's
it's
not you. You're the
it's
other
starting
one.
to do something.
Okay.
Is that an insult? Are you saying something negative about Grand? He is an excellent performer. He has pulled in deities. Okay.
He has pulled in deities. bringing their friends.
Okay, I gotta grab my blanket. It's cold.
Deities who made offers to Gambit that Gambit rejected. Y'all having any luck joining?
It's
It's
slowly
still
loading.
trying.
It's loading.
Loading. Getting there.
So just be aware, team. This could be a 4-session series of fights and fighting. So, try not to blow all of your wads.
Oh, I didn't realize we were going into Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's Yu-Gi-Oh!
It is
We are.
final, like big boys on repeat. So it's true.
Yeah.
Budget around multiple fights.
I have now gotten the itch for Pokemon cards.
Well, that's fun, because one thing I want to do is potentially try and take y'all's art and stuff and make little, like, trading cards, because I found a thing online where you can do that, and maybe try and print them out, because that'd be neat.
Nice.
Magic Set Editor is a lot of fun, by the way.
Magic's the editor. Okay. I also might go and try to find, like, magic cards to use as templates for y'all, and then, like, rename what they do, because I don't actually know balancing for Magic, so I could just give you stuff, but I also barely know the rules of the game.
Just let you know, look up Magic Set Editor. It is a cool program that allows you to make your own, effectively, Magic the Gathering cards, but it's just the fact that they have so many good layouts, and it makes it really easy. When 4th edition came out, I used to use Magic Set Editor to make and create 4th edition classes, because a big thing in 4th edition was, like, you would have powers, and so you could activate your powers to do your actions. So, like, for example, your spells. Well, I'm just saying, like, your spells, like, you would, like, flip over the card once you've cast your spells to say, oh, my spell is done for the day of that. So.
I like it. Okay, Sam, Jack, Chris, if you want to go ahead and try Amori, maybe try disconnecting and trying again. It looks like the others are on their way.
Looks like I'm fine.
So that man that you're seeing there, the guy in the armor, or the guy with the horse?
No, the elf dude.
The one.
Talking about, like, Anders or whatever his name is.
What?
Zashir?
No, he's like super suave.
Are you talking about Anders, the guy with the horse? Right, his name might not be.
And he's got like Anders. Leaves on him.
Arden.
Oh, the more you zoom in, the more you can tell that it's an AI generated image.
Oof.
Woof.
That's rough. I don't even know who
There's something wrong with this fellow.
I'm so confused at what you're looking at. So he's like a guy with leaves?
Yeah.
So he's not the guy in armor.
No. Oh wait, I'm still in the jail.
Oh yeah, no, you need to be a whole new map, buddy.
I was also. I had to clarify that was also not fun for me. But anyway.
Once I saw the Dragonborn guy, I was like.
Now, Michael, you said that you thought we were going to be level 14 for this fight. Remember, we're only level 12, so you better dial that back, bro.
True, but also you guys have hit way above your weight class for like the last half of the campaign.
You are not wrong.
Just because we're awesome doesn't mean that, you should just be like, forget it.
Is it, fair point.
I mean,
where did you come from?
For the record, I would like to note, those of you who are attuned to swords, your attunement has not broken. You have been away from
we don't have the sword.
You do not have them. I'm just saying, if you find them, you won't have to short rest to use them. Because
could I
still
call
within,
to it like hours. Thor? Like concentrate?
All
No,
right.
Because it doesn't have that ability.
Okay. Dyslin, I just love that you said that. I really wish that was true, but that was cool.
Is everybody
can't Jocelyn channel her one-shot character?
Oh yeah.
And just so y'all know, but the time it is right now of 9:35.
Which one?
We'll get the start together. Maybe roll initiative or let combat start next time, just for the timing, as opposed to getting through a couple of turns and stopping. For like your initial things and art and any talking y'all do. So, y'all are running up. They are.
I mean,
pulling
for all
the
you know, we're
guy
gonna murder these
inside.
guys, right? So
They're pulling the guy inside, which is fun because next session, as you know, or whenever y'all do go in, I'm using the original map from Lacephine's Commune the first time, which is way back when I was using a different editor entirely. So I redid the entrance because honestly, that map kind of sucks.
I can teleport 60 feet, by the way.
You can teleport or swap 60 feet.
Swap.
Okay.
What's the range on Misty Step?
30.
30 feet. 30 feet.
So we gotta get a lot closer.
I can only do one person, but I can bring one guy over to us.
It just kind of depends on how, like, where Micah wants to let it be that they start going in, like. So, we super cut up to the guy, sure, but to what degree is up to Micah. So, there's a lot of potential variability here. So, whatever Micah says, we just have to go with.
Do we sneak up past that cart?
I'm not worried about sneaking.
So, when y'all see them, they're actively pulling the guy into the doorway. However many rounds you wait, they're going to get further inside.
They're pulling the guy in the armor?
No.
The unconscious guy.
The
unconscious guy.
We
need to save the guy.
The red guy?
Yeah.
We need to save Anders.
So here's the deal. I could pull over an enemy, or I could save the guy.
And save
the guy. Always save the guy.
It's the guy.
That's the guy?
That's the guy. He's the guy.
Do we
know this man? I've never seen this man before in my life.
Spy Kids.
You have seen him, Gambit. He was
that's
on the
what
race.
You have
he was
all
in the race.
seen him.
He was in the race?
He was in the
Yes.
race. He was
Yes,
one
Garan
of the most
said that.
popular contestants.
He's the reason why we made a little bit of extra money because we were not as prominent as he was, but then we still won.
It's true. He's a fan favorite.
Well, if they're just gonna if they're already walking in, I feel like it might be worthwhile to just cast Wall of Force right now so they don't get very far. It might lose us our element of surprise, but we still have some distance.
The thing about surprise is everybody gets to act in the surprise round. They have the surprise condition, so.
Yeah, a surprise is better than that because they'll immediately stop what they're doing and we get an extra round.
Right. And ultimately, we need to murder everybody except for the unconscious dude, help the unconscious dude to be okay, and then he and Sylvia will hopefully help us to save the day.
So sorry to this man.
I don't know. Micah, how far can we get before he's like... and who just dropped?
Sorry to this man.
I say that all the time. It's one of my vocal stems.
Jack dropped. Okay. Micah, are you still with us, buddy?
I'm here. Can you
hear me? How close can we get before, like, the poop hits the fan?
Ultimately, it's going to become a question of whether or not you could theoretically get in there. I'm going to say for every round you wait, so you could get like 30 feet closer, and they would get like 15, 20 feet down the hallway.
No, that's too much. That's too much. All right, so keep them at the door because he has 120 feet, so he can block them immediately before they get into the door. So
we stack our actions, so can
hallway. I mean, it kind of is a hallway. Yeah.
Bro, I don't want them anywhere in that door. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
I was glancing back at the original map where it goes like 15, 20 feet into like cave system into the building, and then they will turn right.
Tell us the hallway from where I can
cast
see it.
Wall of Force and I teleport the guy at the same time?
The way that it works, everybody would be able to have that, like, hold a reaction for him casting.
Okay.
And so, yes, we would all be able to get some kind of action in, and then theoretically we would roll initiative, and then the surprise would happen. So it's up to Micah how he wants to run that, but theoretically, yes, we would technically get a free action and then surprise round.
Okay.
But,
Micah, is that correct? Micah?
I'm thinking.
Okay.
There's a circle on screen that's like, kind of like...
Okay, the wheels are spinning. The wheels are spinning.
PM is considering.
Recalculating.
Again, level
Recalculating.
12, not 14.
You're
Level 12,
right.
not 14. Level 12,
I'm
not
just trying
14.
to think from a standard rules thing on whether or not it's intended that like everyone holding their actions would just be part of the surprise round. But then I guess that also like cancels out the everyone moving all at once thing. And then there's also the argument of like the moment someone does something that would trigger combat is when the initial round would start. It's more of a rules question in my head.
Okay. Allow me to
but
argue.
I'm gonna say,
Allow me to argue.
Go for it.
When we were coming up, we're like, okay, for whatever reason they kidnapped this guy. We don't know who he is, but we need to keep him from getting in there because they need him for some reason. So, John, as soon as the opportunity comes up, you will block that from happening. As you block that, we will ready these actions to do these things to get closer so that when they are surprised by it, then when we get the opportunity, we get the drop on them from that action. I.e., John gets to drop the wall of force. We all get our reaction, held action to do whatever we're going to do. And then we roll for initiative from there. And then we see where surprise falls. Because the surprise condition allows us to have advantage against them automatically. Beyond that, if they are higher in the initiative, they are no longer surprised against us.
So
if they are lower, we get the option.
But for this, I want you all to like have your actions, and then as each action takes place, you don't change what they are, or I guess you can forgo it if your character would hesitate if something changed.
Right.
Right.
Sounds good.
So
I love it.
If everyone's got their action planned. So
Okay.
What are the actions?
I'm gonna swap with unconscious man.
Okay, so you're attempting to, I guess, run 30 feet and swap. You are 90 feet from the door, and they are going out of, like, stepping out of view. I don't know that you're close enough to do it right now, but you probably could during the surprise round. So you may want to have this as your action, dash and move 30 feet to get closer. But up to you. It's just your position.
Isn't dash 60 feet though?
No.
It doubles your speed.
Yeah.
Dash doubles your speed.
Which
You can
would
move a
be
maximum
60
of
feet.
double.
I thought it let you take your movement speed again.
No, it doubles your speed. Dash just doubles your speed for the turn. So whatever your speed is normally, you have twice that.
So it would be 60 feet. So normal walking would just be 30. So I'd just be 5 feet out of.
And then you would want to move probably another 30 feet from there. We'll say there for now, and you can move a few more feet. You are moving around this cart. The cart is a physical object, for the record.
Okay, so I could move 60 feet.
Yes,
but I don't want to move
you've
60
got another
feet.
30 feet if you want it for your action.
I want to move kind of behind this. Ooh. Can I go underneath the cart?
You could
I love it.
Dive
Just keep him like hidden
You won't
there.
be hidden until your turn, and then you can try to hide. But you could dive underneath it for cover.
Okay. So I can't. I'm not doing this sneakily.
And there
Can
is
I
a
sneak?
barrel in front of you. There are actually
Oh,
several
alright.
barrels. Those are actually there. Everything on this map is theoretically interactable, because I think it's fun. Yeah. So
the barrel's
you're
painted
there.
red.
You're not sneaking yet. Next is Garon. I'm just gonna go combat tracker where it's got you, which I think is maybe alphabetical, but we're not. It's not alphabetical. I don't know what order it uses for this. Anyway, Garon, what is your plan? What's your held action?
All right. Look, technically, because of the way reactions work, John can also ready his own action. Like, I'm going to cast this, and as a result of me casting this, then I'm going to do this. So technically, he would also allow his own reaction.
No, I think
problem with that is that
action on your turn to ready an action.
just to let you know, it resets on the start of your turn, so you can argue either side. Just you're fine doing it with the way you want. I'm just letting you know. Technically, it allows you for
prep it, because if he's using the triggering actions, like he's basically taking a turn. and it triggers everyone else's reactions.
Right.
In order to prepare a reaction, you use your action to do so.
Yeah.
And so he couldn't take his turn using his action to cast the spell and have a readied action on top of that, because he's only got the one action for either spell or readied.
Correct.
It's fine. I can do whatever I need to do on the next turn.
Either way, I don't think it's going to be the biggest deal. So
all right. So so what's going to happen is he's going to cast it when we are within that 100, because that's what you said originally, 100, and they haven't gone in yet. So with that, I will be further away so that I don't accidentally hurt my friends who I care deeply for. And my reaction is to Thunderstep.
Are you going to take anyone with you?
I'm taking Thicket.
Oh, cool.
Because Thicket is not a problem for me. I have an 11 strength. I can carry average things. Thicket is less.
Isn't Thunderstep loud though?
Yes, it is.
But you're already surprising them anyway, so that's a moot point.
Yeah, it doesn't change anything. At best, it may or may not let the people inside know something, but that's not even a guaranteed at that. So
yeah, because it's traveling through.
But anyway,
y'all have been there before. To get back
like
to the
get
vault
out
area,
anyways.
Getting back to the vault area is from this door, like almost 400 feet.
So Thicket will be where I've moved him, and it won't let me click me for whatever reason, and I don't understand that.
That's very strange.
Yeah, and let me move Thicket, but not
me. But
anyway,
I'm gonna move you then.
All right, well, put me up one more, like, north of Thicket, because I actually want to be adjacent to that. That's fine. I want to be adjacent to that dude so I can absolutely murder that son of a gun.
Okay.
I don't care if he is possessed or not. He does not deserve to live.
Wham, bam, teleport. Trust me, once you know who he is, you will have no qualms. I'm sure.
It's fine. Garan doesn't even care who he is.
Okay.
At this point, all bets are off. The only person who is remotely savable at this point is the unconscious friend.
Is Jackie gonna run her feet? Woof woof. What's Jackie doing?
Jackie has 40. She could double. She could use dash.
For the purposes of this combat, not Garand, because there's a 50 because he has Jackie, and there's a 50-50 chance that a fire elemental comes into play. Who would like to control Sylvia?
I can, since my combat is really simple, usually.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess she will dash, because the idea is that we're hoping to get. So her action will be to dash, so that when she rolls, she can move her full. She'll move 80, plus still have an action. Yeah, that sounds right. So yeah, her action will be to cast dash. I cast dash.
All right, Doug. What is Doug doing?
Doing Doug things.
Ooh.
So we're not moving, or we're like starting from here, right? Or are we moving
You're
and
starting
then
from where you are on the map? And this
Knock is the spell that opens doors, right?
Knock is the spell that opens doors. Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
That are within a certain ratio.
Well,
it would not have worked.
It opens locks.
Well, for, I guess, argumentative sake, if I knew that we were about to do something, could I already have my echo out as we're like walking and then discovering stuff?
Sure, you could have your echo out near you.
So in that case, Echo and I would be up 30 feet.
Your action can't be used to move him and you, I don't think. But you could have him there if you wanted to move him on your next turn.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted him, I guess, out per se.
You could even have him out and have him 30 feet ahead of you if you wanted.
Yeah, that's fine. So...
Or I'll say if you move half movement to there, we'll say then you can action to him, and I think that's fair. Rather than taking the full dash, you'll have him next to you and have moved 30 feet.
Oh, well, I guess my action first would be just to, like, shoot the frostbite at the main guy.
Cool. Which main guy? The guy in armor?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna say you probably can't do that and have the echo. You can either move and have the echo, or you can be back there and shoot an arrow. Your choice.
Oh, so I can't actively walk with my
I'm gonna say
echo.
no for the purpose of this
Okay.
surprise round action, but then on
Technically, yeah, it's a held action, and then surprise, we get a full turn, and then regular initiative.
Gotcha. Okay, then I will just go ahead and I guess shoot the arrow then.
Alright, so you're gonna make an attack against the guy in armor.
Mm-hmm.
Could make the attack, I believe you had advantage because he would be surprised, is that right?
Sure.
Yes.
Rise gives you advantage, yeah. That's why rogues are awesome.
Go ahead and roll your attack. And I think we had a discussion previously that you don't get your full multi-attack from held actions, you only get the single attack.
Yes.
You said roll the attack?
Yeah. Roll an attack with advantage. Against the guy. Looking to beat a 20. Despite the surprise you bring it up, he glances toward you before bringing up his shield, and the arrow strikes into it as ice appears on the shield, but does not damage him. John.
I'm putting up that wall of force.
Yeah.
What's the range of wall of force?
120.
Cool. And does it have to be somewhere you can see?
Nope. Within range, a wall appears any orientation as a horizontal or vertical barrier, or at an angle. It can be free floating or resting on a solid surface. Flat surface made of 10 by 10 foot panels. So I basically want to make a wall that entirely blocks off the hallway.
Yeah. Which you don't even really know what it is, but with the distance, like...
I mean, if it's only 20 foot tall, I could make a 50 foot wide wall.
Yeah. So you're just inside of that area.
Basically, yeah.
Presumably shunting people this direction if they are in the middle of it. I guess I should also plan to add Arden to the map. I'll do that next time.
Yeah, any...
Okay.
Yeah, I get to choose which side. So yeah, if they're in it when it
What does
lands,
it look like? This is your first time casting this spell.
Sort of like... I'm imagining like
Fortunately
the world
for you,
edge
the
in
mage does
Minecraft.
not have disintegrate.
No, that's good. Like a... Almost looks like a shimmering purplish quartz. Like semi-translucent.
Lovely. As this purplish quartz wall appears suddenly, which Garand didn't think would be able to see. That leaves with Thicket. What's Thicket doing?
Yeah, Thicket, you would have known that I was bringing you along with my Thunderstep, so whatever you want to ready is completely all good. Also, you might be muted if you're trying to talk right now.
I think I might have to decide on...
What?
So you might have to decide next time.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll hold for a second. Let the get gets on at the beginning of next time. Is Sylvie doing anything particular or just moving in?
I mean, ideally, we don't want her getting hurt, so she'd probably just be moving in.
Can she cast mage armor on herself?
It's something she does every morning. We assume it. A lot of mages that have mage armor, just bam. And if she didn't do it that morning, she would have done it on your walk here.
Okay. Hold on. I gotta scroll all the way up.
Does she have a magic missile?
No,
I
That
know
would be handy.
she has.
She's an archaeologist. Her first level spells
She
are
has
damaging.
flaming sphere. Slow. She has slow.
She could slow them. That would be helpful.
And lightning bolt.
What does slow do specifically?
Lightning bolt would not be super helpful right now.
If somebody Gambit, you said you're able to teleport the red dude away.
Yeah, I'm gonna teleport him underneath the wagon, so he's kind of a little bit protected.
If you is that like a swap places spell? Is that what it
Yes.
is?
Yeah.
Could
Gambit's
you like
semblance
do
is
that
fancy.
and then quickly leave the area so I can like fireball them?
Can I
Not right
teleport, whack a guy, and then leave?
Sure.
Broken opportunity.
I mean,
That
I'm
doesn't
gonna
like
take
a-
a hot minute to get up there anyways, so
And you can't do it right now.
no.
But
I'm just planning it.
Right.
we're planning for next time. For now, though, we'll have Sylvia just move closer.
Yeah. I think she's. There's Ray of Frost, or what? Does it have any effects? Just cold damage. Nope, their speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn. Okay. And then let me look at
So
slow.
now she'll just have moved,
Okay.
keeping some distance, and I believe that's all your pre-initiative actions. So as you do this, they are reacting surprised as the surprise, like very quickly coming to understand what's happening. The knightly figure is turning to you all. He's not immune to surprise or anything, but you know he still blocked the arrow. Whereas the other figure, this cloaked figure, as he turns and shifts, he'll say what he says next time. But as he turns, you would see beneath the cloak of this, wearing very regal robes with browns and purples and whites, with gold along it at various points, the long black hair flowing out from behind him. As he reaches out his hand, as he turns to all, this long blade appears into it, manifesting from this purple energy that matches the sockets of his eyes. As he turns toward you, you see these glowing purple flame-like lights that dance in the eye sockets of the skull that looks toward you.
He's an undead.
Or a Grim.
Or that
Nope.
works too.
Gary,
That's nightmare fuel right there.
No,
That's
that
actually
is
proper.
that's XP fuel, bro.
XP fuel, man. There might
If
be
we
some-
don't TPK and doom the universe.
There might be something familiar about him, but I don't necessarily expect y'all to remember. At least not yet.
Do you want us to roll initiative before we drop, so that way we have
we'll
it,
start
or
it
do
off
you want to
next
wait?
time. It's a fun start session, so
All right.
we'll start it off
All
next
right.
time with initiative.
All right.
we'll
Just
rolling
go-
dice.
FYI, team, you have advantage on anybody who is still surprised.
yay!
which will depend on how they roll. Like if the
Right.
mage, which I will.
Well, not just how they roll, but also how we roll. They can roll good, but if we roll better, it doesn't matter.
That's true, but I'm saying if someone like if Doug gets real low and all them get their things, he won't have advantage, but he'll still get to move
Right.
before they get to move.
Right.
I'll go ahead
right.
and end the recording side. Thanks for coming, YouTube. I hope you have a great week, and we'll see you next time. Adios.